good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. You know what I'm saying? This is the first review, you feel me? But I'm gonna make this short and sweet. So basically I'm gonna have timestamps, hopefully. But first we gonna get into non-spoiler, you know. Then we gonna talk about it. Then we gonna get into the post-credit scenes. And then, you know, give the overall just like final thoughts. So now if you're wondering, oh, should I check this out? Listen, alright. If we're comparing to post endgame films, I would say, you know, it's one of the better ones. It's not like super crazy. I don't think it doesn't compare to anything phase 3 or 4. No, phase 3 or 2. Maybe 2. It doesn't compare to anything phase 3. Compared to the other ones, I say this one will have like a lot of better moments. But I say the first one is still the best one. And then like you could kind of just flip a coin for this one. So if you like Ant-Man and the Wasp, the not the Quantumania, the second one, then you could really just go into this one, and you'll probably like this one as well. Visually, this shit was crisp. Now I'm not gonna lie, some other things, some character designs was a little iffy. And you could probably improve that along the way, but I don't know if it was just me, but it just looked a little iffy. And like even when I tried to like get like a frame for the thumbnail, it looked iffy. But I'm like, okay, it's probably because it's just like, oh, 1 second, zoom straight. So just trying to get it the thumbnail for the trailer reaction. That's why I was thinking that way, but it still looks a little iffy in the film. What else? If you want to, I'm gonna be honest. You could really just use YouTube the credit scenes. I forgot what other. I think I was talking about a different film, and I think I was talking about at work when I came to the post-credit scenes. Post-credit scenes was nothing super too crazy, in my opinion. Some people might be like, "Oh, whoa!" In this comic run, like, listen. I'm sorry, like, it wasn't super too crazy for me. But compared to the post end game, it's nowhere near No Way Home. It's no way near. Yeah, I'll say it's nowhere near No Way Home. I'm trying to think, is there another film? I'll say Doctor Strange had a somewhat better conclusion. The conclusion wasn't really bad. I'm gonna really get to that in the spoilers, but it wasn't really bad. But I besides the cameos we had in Doctor Strange, if we didn't have those cameos, I would just say without a shadow of a doubt that this one would be better than Doctor Strange. I think it's better than Love and Thunder, and that's tough because we coming off Ragnarok, and that was my shit. You know what I'm saying? What else? Shang-Chi. I think Shang-Chi is better. It is what it is. Even Shang-Chi, like you get the martial arts more in the beginning, and then you get like some CGI stuff at the end, and bruh's riding the dragon. It's lit. It's better than Black Widow. Now granted, the new addition to like the MCU, like Yelena and Cassie, Yelena destroys. Not even I'm not talking about a fight. I'm just talking about like as a character enjoyable. Yelena destroys like Cassie. There's no question. So that's the only like redeeming quality that Black Widow does compared to Ant-Man. What else? What are the movies we had? It's nowhere near No Way Home. Eternals. Yeah, it's better than Eternals. Eternals was alright. I had some, enjoyable moments, and I mean, I guess I did have enjoyable moments in the Eternals, but I had more enjoyable moments in this one. I actually vibe with it. There's a couple things that let's just say if you see my Lost in Space reactions when it comes to the mom, that big issue that I had within that show, I think if you go to like season 2, episode 6, I know it's in season 2, but I think I put that little clip at the beginning, like before the intro and stuff like that. If you go and see that reaction, I hate that story, like that story trope and like cliche, and that's a big part of how this movie comes to be. And then another thing that kind of like brings it iffy is I'm gonna be honest, like I was just saying with Yelena, Cassie, she's just Catherine Newton, I like you, but Cassie was just not doing it for me. She just wasn't. I'm trying to think if there's a moment where I was just like, yeah, Cassie. I don't think there was. Yeah, I don't want to really get too big on it. Well, actually, we seen it in the trailer. Besides the other moment I was talking about, Cassie's the reason why this, plot really just starts happening. And she kind of be giving like little side remarks and shit like that. You can chill out with that. But if you've been liking what Marvel's been putting out recently, you can go ahead and check out this one. If you're a little iffy, if Doctor Strange wasn't like terrible for you, or maybe you like the Ant-Man and the Wasp, the second movie, or if like Thor was alright, like if they weren't like this is terrible, if that wasn't terrible for you, go ahead and check this one out, man. It's nothing too crazy. And honestly, this is one you can kind of just YouTube the post credit scenes. I'm gonna be honest. All right, so now we're about to get into spoilers. But if you if you want to see that, what the post credit scenes is, I got the timestamps in the description down below, as well as the the finishing thoughts. So Marvel likes to do this. They like to do two things. They've done it in the past, but actually they always done this one thing, and then they're starting to do something more recently. Remixing characters and killing them off way too soon. Now listen, I'm gonna be honest. I know not a goddamn thing about MODOK, but I know damn sure that's not his backstory. Number two, like from what I've been like, the shit that I've been seeing, he's on like not like super high tier level, but like he's a force to be reckoned with. Bruh's just bodied. And granted, like, I wouldn't expect him, like, obviously this is the Kang, phase right now. But he was just kind of second fiddle, and then how he went out, bro. I'm like, okay, it's cool, I guess. I mean, if this is someone's favorite character, then that fucking sucks for them. Like, we're getting Taskmaster. I'm like, hold on, this shit about to be cool. And then y'all do this remix, and I'm like, what is this, bro? Now, granted, Spider-Man's my favorite character in Marvel, and so like that's where I know like a lot of characters from, and that's where I know Taskmaster from. Gaming channel description down below. Spider-Man PS4. I don't know him from that, but like I was aware of who he was when I played that. But like animated Spider-Man shows, or you know, the games, yeah, I guess that's basically it right there. How it was like that, I was pissed when it came to Black Widow. Now if they had, I don't know, you can't just keep doing like how y'all doing with the Mandarin being like, oh, now this is the real Mandarin. And granted, y'all's like, this the real Mandarin after Iron Man is already dead. That's some bullshit, but I'm not a big Iron Man person, so I guess it really doesn't affect me. But you can't be doing that all the time, so it's just like, I knew that I'm gonna have to just accept that was the MCU's Taskmaster. So when it came to this MODOK, listen, I'm not big on MODOKs, but if I was, most likely I'd be pissed. Now, the two things that I was talking about, that I really didn't get into it. I'm gonna be honest. Scott Lang talking about it's not your fault, blah blah blah. Yes, it's Cassie's fault. It's all her fault. It is what it is. Like, okay, I get you want to help people. Like, stop shading your pops, bro. Like, what are you doing? Like, it wasn't really pissing me off, but it kind of got a little bit annoying. And then the fact that all of this started because of you. Now, granted, I'm gonna let it slide just because of this. Like I said in my Lost in Space reactions, one of the most annoying tropes for me. Well, the most annoying trope is like when two characters, they see something like, oh, you talked to, I see you had a conversation with this girl. I'm not gonna talk for you for the rest of the movie, or half of the movie, or a couple episodes. But right under that one is when characters do not, I guess that can play into that one, when characters do not speak. In that situation, if they would have spoke, that would have resolved the situation. Stranger Things reactions on the channel, like y'all seen what it was in season 2. So because Janet didn't want to speak about what happened, she was like, you should have asked me. I tried to ask you, whatever. Bruh, all of this is your fault. Like, stop. Like, if you wouldn't have said anything, we could have studied some other stuff. Even if you didn't want to say like, hey, if you felt guilty, like, you know, you didn't want to bring up that part. Hey, don't mess with the quantum realm, because they get some PIM particles down there. Homeboy down there is gonna destroy universes. Not our world, not our universes, multiple universes, the multiverse. But no, she wanted to keep her mouth closed. But getting to see all the communities in the quantum realm, that was lit. I was vibing, with a lot of those characters down there. I don't know if we're ever gonna see them again, but if we do, I like to see them again. I mean, they weren't too crazy. They weren't like, I don't know, Korg was cool in Ragnarok, but kind of got annoying in Love and Thunder. So I can't use him as an example anymore. But let's see the annoying things. So I guess we can get to the villain Kang. Now look. When it comes to Kang, I don't know if y'all gonna keep that design. But him and MODOK with the face, I don't know what y'all gotta do, but y'all gotta fix that. I don't know, it look kinda weird, bruh. I don't know if MODOK can actually look decent live action. Like, if you've ever seen Sharkboy and Lava Girl, like George Lopez's character, that's what MODOK was looking like, bruh. I think I was thinking in the trailer, or maybe I said it in the trailer. No, I don't remember. I think maybe I had seen like a behind the scenes, like a first look photo or whatever, and I might have like said that to whoever I was like with when I seen it. But that's what it was reminding me of, and I was like, okay, I'm just looking at it on my phone. It's gonna look better on the big screen, and plus, they're still gonna polish it up some more. Nah. And then I don't know, it looked kind of weird with the I'm not big on King the Conqueror. Is he on that poster? I can't even see. I don't even know why I'm looking over there. I need my glasses, but I don't know. But why I say that design? Keep that design. We gonna get to the post credits in a second, but I don't know. I'd rather just see the normal design. I was waiting to see that when it came to the end of Loki season 1. Listen, we get to the final fight, bruh. Paul Rudd, you my guy. In no universe, no reality, nowhere in the multiverse or the sacred timeline or any timeline is you throwing the ones with Kang and winning. It is what it is. At first y'all just sitting there camping. I'm like, he's about to get through this portal, dude. I'm thinking the movie's gonna end on some like Infinity War type shit, like not he wins, but like he escapes, and that's the end of the movie, and then we get the credits, and maybe like it's some aftermath, and then I was thinking maybe the post credit scene, maybe we see like introduction of like the Fantastic Four, I don't know, whatever the hell. Or maybe some I don't know, whatever y'all want to do for the post credit. But I was thinking mid credits we see like some aftermath of him escaping. So after he pulls up, you see his text all messed up. Bruh was really got bodied by ants. Listen, I'm not gonna lie. Hank Pym, when you pulled up, I thought you was dead, bruh. I thought he was about to body you, cause like the way you came in, I was just like, oh, he about to body you. Like, this is Kang. Obviously, it don't matter how many Ant-Mans you have, Ant-Man and Wasp that you have, you're not beating Kang. Then y'all camped at the little portal thing. I'm like, hopefully y'all put in this shit on a timer or something, cause what's stopping him from just pulling up? Y'all didn't confirm no types of kill. Listen, I'm confirming kill. Ants hold him down. Stab. I don't know what that's gonna do. I don't know if what I'm saying. His suit was busted the hell up. I don't know if we get him with a little stabby stab and he's gonna be dead. But I'm confirming kills, bruh. So his tech broken, and I'm thinking, yo, and man, Scott Lang, you gotta be a real one. Hey, we throw the ones. Whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen. No tech. And then when he ripped that little thing off, and I was like, oh yeah, those are those. That's the Creed arms, bruh. That's that Creed 3 arms. Let me know if y'all want to see a review on that. But you're not winning that. I'm sorry. You're not winning. So I was like, yeah, you gotta use tech, bruh. Instantly, bruh, helmet got smashed in. I was like, yeah, you don't stand a fucking chance, bruh. I was like, I swear, Scott, if you die here because Janet and because of Cassie, I'm about to be pissed, bruh. And before then, I was thinking, oh, maybe, you know, he's the one to kind of like save the day, to jumpstart saving the day in Endgame. Maybe he's the one to start the downfall. I mean, even though, you know, has some stuff in Loki and then WandaVision, but like him being the final nail in the coffin to start the downfall of this, you know, saga. So they body Kang. I'm like, how, bruh? Okay, I don't even know how his tech did that to him, but it did that to him nonetheless. And then they try to play it off at the end like, what did I? Is he actually? He has to, And I was thinking maybe y'all was gonna play it in a way, like before he died, that like he's like he took a different approach to He Who Remains, where basically, like how he said he saw the end, maybe he sees the destruction that's caused by his variants. And that was another thing when it came to Janet, caused by his variants, and he's seen the destruction and was like, okay, he has to like basically become all powerful and like destroy all his variants, or else they're gonna destroy, you know, the multiverse. Oh, seems like we're about to get a hint of that, because he's like, what did you see when you touched my mind, or whatever the hell he said. Then she said, I saw a monster. Come on, bro. Like, say what you saw, bro. Like, I want to know if that's legit or not. Cause he's just talking about like I saw the end, and like talking about his variants and stuff like that. So I'm like, some of the things you saying makes it seem like, oh, he was the one saving humanity from his variant. And then other things that he was saying was making it seem like he was the one who was going to conquer all of humanity, and his variants were the one to stop him, or whatever the hell. So bro gets bodied. Trying to think of something else before you get into the post-credit scene. Damn it, I gotta hurry up, man. I'm about to have no sleep tonight. Alright, so now we're getting into the post-credit scene. The first credit scenes, it was like a couple of different variants. And like, you're like, he was killed. Basically, there's a whole like arena of like variants. None of their designs was really up to par for me. Like, all of their drips was garbage. I was like, yeah, you gonna have to get that. You gonna have to get that other drip in a second. Now, that one was just kind of whatever. Then when it gets to the second one, we see we're back in time, bruh, showing like little designs and shit to a crowd. And then we see Loki. At first, I was really thinking, bro, like, I don't really see you in that scenarios when it comes to the big screen like that. So I'm like, oh, Tom Hiddleston. Bitch, it's Loki, you fucking idiot. and then he's there with Morbius, and bro said, oh, that's him. And he was like, what, you're making this, you made it seem like he's blah blah blah. And he just gave a horrified look. Listen, at the end of Loki, bruh, you see the statues. So obviously the timeline has changed. So why wouldn't let's say more, is it Mobius? Ain't it Mobius? I don't know if I said Morbius or Mobius, and I don't know if it's Morbius or Mobius. I'm saying Mobius. Owen Wilson. Why would he be surprised if y'all had the statues at the end of Loki? I don't know. I could be tripping. I could be missing something. Maybe we're going to find that out in Loki season 2. You know what I'm saying? Let me know if y'all want to see those reactions on the channel. I'm probably going to record them and then maybe drop the first episode and see if y'all want to have that continued. But yeah, overall, it was, you know, if it didn't have that terrible cliche when it came to not speaking up, then I probably would have enjoyed this a whole lot more. And then if you would have tweaked like Cassie, kind of messing things up, I would have liked it a little better. Then it would have been, you know, I would say it will be a better one after Endgame. Right now, everything after Endgame besides like No Way Home and like Shang-Chi is kind of, yeah, it's all right. I think I'm trying to see if there's any. The ones that are hit or miss really are the shows. Oh shit, I'm tripping. Let's see what movies we got. Hurry up, bid load. I don't got time for this. Let's see. Yeah, well, let's see. Compared to Wakanda Forever, I just seen that like 2 weeks ago. I'll say Wakanda Forever is better, I guess. Let's see. Yeah, so it's basically in line with all the other movies we got, but the future is, you know, more promising. Now I don't know if y'all gonna go with a army of Kangs. I'm not vibing with that. Bruh said he killed Avengers, so I want to see a singular Kang kill Avengers. Well, I don't want to see him kill Avengers, but I want to see him box the Avengers. I don't want to see, oh, you gotta go against Thor, but oh, I got, get off of me. There's 4 Kangs here and it's too much for me. I could maybe take one of them or 2 of them, but 4 of them is too many for me, the mighty Thor. Like, no. If he's that guy, I want him to be, Thor to be like, all right, pulls up, ooh, bink. Thor gets slept, Hulk gets slept. Like, you really better be about it. But I don't even know if they got his powers right, bro. I'm not too big. I'm not too well versed on Kang. But yeah, it's gonna be it for this one, man. Let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. If you like the video, make sure you drop a like, subscribe, share it with your friends. Stay tuned for the next one, and I'm out. Peace.